don't even enjoy their company. You know, I said to him, well, you know, maybe we're not meant to be together, but we can still be friends and have a good weekend together. But the thing is, we didn't have a good weekend together. Like, he just, you know, just, I couldn't talk to him about anything. That's what I realized a relationship is. It's just having someone to listen to your silly thoughts. Thank you, Yogi. You're so sweet. That's what a relationship is. It's somebody that you go to dinner with, and it doesn't matter where you are or what you're doing. You can look at them and go, I'm having a good time with you. Why? Because it's you. Because I can talk to you about anything, and I can share my feelings, and I feel safe, and we can laugh about stuff. You know, that is a relationship. And like, he didn't even people watch with me, guys. Oh my God, please tell me you guys love people watching. The funnest thing I love doing when you go out is watching other couples and be like, do you think they're on a first date, babe? How long do you think they've been together? He was not interested, and it was just so not fun. And I'd be like, look at that couple over there. And he'd be like, Scarlett, mind your business. I was like, I'm not doing anything. I was just saying, do you think they're on a first date, or do you think they've been together forever? Like, it's fun. And he was just like, who cares? I care. Like, we're sitting at a restaurant waiting for food. What do you want to talk about? Like, it's fun to look around the room and look at people and go, oh, look what that girl's wearing. Look what he's wearing. Oh, I wonder what they're ordering. But he got so annoyed that I was like looking around the room. Like, I was meant to sit there like this. I refused to sit there like this. Like, it was so uncomfortable. So I was just like pointing out anything in the room, and he was just not vibing with me. Oh, dude, cheeky, I love that. Is it not fun? When you go out for a walk, right, you don't have to be doing anything. You're just with your friend or your partner, and you're just like, people watch. Look at that person. Look at that. Oh, look at that band. Let's go listen to that music. And he just wasn't for it. He was just so, like, emotionally shut down. Oh my God, I didn't think about that. I should have went live. I should have embarrassed him. I should have been like, hey, that's another thing. He didn't want me to take his photo. He did not want me to take a picture of him, guys, and that really scared me. So I took a picture of us, but he was so like not happy about it, and I put it on Facebook, and you know what he says to me? Don't tag me. So he was on my Facebook. I can't tag you? Like, no one's allowed to know that you're with me at a restaurant? Yeah, Jess, I'm figuring it all out now. It really hurt me when he said that. I was like, all right, but I respected him. I said, all right, I won't tag you. I'll just put you up on Facebook. But you know what sucks? Everyone was saying how cute we looked together, how handsome he was. Oh, Scarlett, like, he looks great. You guys look so happy. And inside I was crying, and I couldn't tell them, like, well, he doesn't even want to be seen with me. He doesn't even want me to tag him. You know, and I kept saying, well, all my friends think you look good. You know, my friends think we look cute together. And he was just like, it was just weird. Like I said, if I wasn't sick, thanks, Jess, I would have said to him, I don't feel comfortable. Can you have the hotel? I would have given him the hotel. I would have just packed up and gone to, I don't know, I could have gone anywhere, really. I just, you know, when you just feel so vulnerable and just, I don't know, it's like I lost all my confidence in words, and I just sat there on the couch, and I was just like, I couldn't even look at him. I just put on a movie, and I just sat. I did not take my eyes off it, and I could feel him there texting somebody for a bloody hour. I just sat like this. I just didn't move, you know, until he came and kissed me and said, I'm going to bed, and that was it. That was the end of the relationship. It was the end of the whole thing. Yeah, he did pay for dinner. I should have been like, can I have more dessert? Oh, that's another thing, right? Okay. When it comes to food, guys, I'm not stingy with money. Get what you want. Like, especially if I'm paying. So he paid for we went to an Italian restaurant. It wasn't that good. So have you guys heard of this place called, is it Yoshi? It's like a frozen yogurt place, and you get all these toppings. I'd never been. It's so exciting. It's called Yoshi or something, and you can get frozen yogurt, and they put chocolate lollies. Like, you just fill up a cup. Yeah, Yoshi. It was so exciting. So we're in the line. There's a massive line, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so excited. And he's like, just get something small. Just get a little bit of yogurt and a few things. And I was just like, what do you mean just get something small? I said, it's a cup. And he's like, it's very expensive. I'm not spending $30 for you to like get all this crap. And I said, well, firstly, I have never been here before. And secondly, I can buy my goddamn own cup. So you do what you want. I'm going crazy. So I went there and I got like I got about 3 of them, like 3 of the caramel, vanilla, and the acai berry. Then I just shoved everything on top of it. I was like, I don't care. And it only came to like $20. It was like, I got everything though. I like literally put everything in it, like everything possible. I was so excited. And he was so like, not only that, when I went to pay for my own, he puts his cup onto the scales with me. So I paid for him. And you know what? I'm happy to do it. But just the attitude where he's like, I'm not paying for you to like have fun and get all this crap. But, you can pay for me, babe. I was shaking. He just like puts it there and looks at me. And the girl looks at me and looks at him. I'm like, she's like, his too? And I was like, yeah, sure. Beep. That was our last night together. I just went home and I was like, I'm going to enjoy my frozen yogurt because this is my Melbourne trip. Like, I spent money to get here. It's the principle. It's not right. But he took the fun out of it. You know, I've never been there before. It's full of teenagers. They're having a great time. You know, everyone's excited. They're all getting different things. And he made it not fun. He made it really like, you know, like I felt like I was with my dad or something where he's like, you can only get this. Make sure you just get 1 serving. You know, it's really expensive. I'm not spending money on this. And I'm like, Jesus, like, so rude, Aaron. And like I said, I paid for his. I was happy to do it. We hopped in an Uber and that was kind of it. Like, he didn't say 1 word to me in the hotel. Do you know how uncomfortable that is to be basically with someone you spent all weekend with? And I played his game. You know what I mean? If he was a guy that I could see myself with, like if he was boyfriend material, like if I actually thought that there was a reason for this, I would have been like, hey babe, let's sit down and talk. What's going on? But I think in my heart, I was like, you're a creep. You're an asshole. Like I'm not even gonna communicate with you. I know, Tony. Like if it was a normal date and I didn't have to go back to the same hotel with this guy where we both had our stuff and we were living, I would have reacted differently. So my game plan next time is don't ever get a hotel with a guy that you've just met on the internet. Just don't do it. Stay somewhere by yourself. Be safe, because if it doesn't work out, you have your own space to go to. I had to go back with this man. I had to protect like whatever was happening because I don't know what he was capable of. Like, you know what I mean? I had to be safe. I was alone in this apartment with this man, you know, that I just met. So I probably acted a bit different than if it was a first date. I would have said, you know what? Thank you, but I'm going to go home now. Like, I would have left, but his home was my home sort of thing. But anyways, he's gone. He's back in Perth. He's removed from my life, and I can talk about it now and vent. But definitely a silly thing that I did, I think. I didn't think it through. It was a very impulsive, stupid thing. But I think a lot of women have done it or been in that situation. And I guess the best advice is just look after yourself. Have a safe space, you know, that you're not going to be hurt like that, you know. The thing is, okay, this is about eight years ago. This is how I met my boyfriend at the time. He lived in Brisbane. I lived in Sydney. We'd spoken probably about a bit longer, 2 months. We hadn't even video chatted. I'd seen 2 photos of him. All we did was text and talk. And he said, I'm going to come to Sydney for a few days to meet you. We did the exact same thing. Only the difference is he was a great guy and we clicked. And we fell for each other very quickly. He was a gentleman. We didn't sleep together. That was such a green flag. He didn't even try to touch me. He was like, I really care about you, so I don't want to fuck this up. Like, let's take it slow. I couldn't believe a guy had said that to me. I was like, you don't want to sleep with me? Oh my God, what's wrong with me? And he's like, nothing. I want to sleep with you. I just don't want to sleep with you right now. Like, I want to take it. That's when I knew I had a good one. I was like, who are you? I'm sleeping in a bed with a guy that doesn't want to sleep with me, like wants to, but that isn't going to. And then when he left, he cried. He said, I've never felt this way before. And he said, I'm going to see you again. We're going to make this work. Like, I don't want you stressing. Like, I'm going to text you. Like, he reassured me. He was just such a gentleman. And when he got home straight away, messaged me, you know, I had a great time. I miss you. Like, I want to see you again. I'm going to come see you again in 2 weeks. Like, he gave me a time frame. He let me know that was a good guy. And I think that's what I was thinking maybe this guy would be like, only he was nothing like that guy. You know what I mean? Like, that guy was my boyfriend for 3 years. That guy was like a truly beautiful person that we just sadly just grew apart from. You know, you fall out of love with people. You didn't do anything wrong. So when I met this guy, I think I was thinking, oh my God, you know, this could be happening again. This guy's coming to see me.